Back double bicep. Now this is one of the 4 classic physique poses you're going to be called on to do at your classic physique competition. So we're going to go through it from the ground up to help you get ready for your show. I also have videos on the other poses, so be sure to check those out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. So as we do this, you always want to think from the ground up when doing these poses, because a lot of times, you're used to flexing in the mirror, checking yourself out, but you're typically not flexing your legs. So you want to make sure those legs are flexed throughout the entire pose. So let's get the legs shown a little more here real quick as we get ready for the pose. And as you're doing this pose, you want to still think about the X frame. So like with the front double bicep, if you've got your knees out a little bit, you're wanting to have an X look as you're doing this. So the same with the back. I've seen guys do it kind of just like this and you look really narrow at the bottom. But I prefer, as I'm doing this, I turn this leg out a little bit so we can see some quad. And this one you put back some, and then I turn it in. And that really helps with flexing those hamstrings as well. And that's what you want to be thinking. Flex the hamstrings, flex the glutes. You'll see a lot of guys go like this as they're about to do their pose. A lot of times it's just so they can feel that they're flexing, or they may want to draw attention to it. So legs first, right? And then as you're doing this, you want to be leaning back towards the camera or towards the judges there, because that'll make your waist look smaller and your back look even wider. You don't want to go crazy to where you've got folds in your back or anything, but just a tilt backwards so that your upper body looks wider than your lower body. So as we do this, flexing those hamstrings, and you bring your arms up, I see people when they send me back poses just kind of put their arms like this and flex, but you want to think about your lats too. We want to be showing them. So a way to show your lats is to flare your elbows forward a little bit, and you'll feel your lats engage. And then you can kind of, as you move your arms up and down, feel them and make sure they're tight. So we got the legs flexed, arms up, and get those lats showing, right? And leaning towards the judges some. So then there's the issue of bicep height, right? You don't want your arms to be real low. I don't want them to be super high. I like more of a level look when doing this pose so that I can make my lats flare out more, because the higher up you come with your biceps, the more it's gonna pull your lats up. And mine are crazy wide or huge already, so I wanna take advantage of getting as much width as possible. So just to show you here, we get the legs again. As I get the arms up, down here, my lats are wider. As I come up higher, my lats don't look as high. So you kind of got to play with it, and this is a hard one because you can't see yourself. So you got to take video, pictures, whatever, until you kind of get it looking how you want. But I like to bring it up, do this, show the lats, striations, bring it up. And then I also think about bringing my arms back a little bit, because that engages my shoulders even more. And you see a lot more striations in the shoulders. So hamstrings, leaning towards a little bit, bring this back, up, still flexing the legs, set, flare the elbows and the lats, flexing those biceps hard, showing the shoulders, lats, everything you can, flexing the glutes. And then you could go into a lat spread if you're doing part of your routine or whatever like that. But that is your back double bicep. It'll start to take the breath out of you when you're holding it a long time. So as you're doing this, you want to practice over and over again until you get used to doing it. You can hold it for like 15, 20, 30 seconds so that you're not gassed when you go on stage. Because when you get there, you're going to be even more tired. So you want to practice and get to where you can do it easily. But if you have any questions on it, post them in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, check out the other poses, and I'll see you soon.